Dame Maggie Smith, widely regarded as one of Britain's finest actresses, passed away on Friday at the age of 89. Known for her unparalleled ability to steal scenes, she captivated audiences throughout her long and storied career, earning accolades across stage, film, and television. From her early days upstaging Richard Burton in The VIPs to her iconic portrayal of Violet Crawley in Downton Abbey, Smith's commanding presence remained a constant throughout her 72-year career. Maggie Smith's path to greatness began at a young age. Born Margaret Natalie Smith in Ilford, East London, on December 28, 1934, she was the third child of Nathaniel Smith, a medical lab technician, and his wife Meg, a secretary from Glasgow. When she was 5, the family moved to Oxford, where Maggie attended Oxford High School for Girls. Though her mother insisted she take a secretarial course, Maggie knew from a young age that she wanted to be an actress. After leaving school, she joined the Oxford Playhouse School of Theatre, where her talent began to shine. Her first major role came at the age of 17, playing Viola in an Oxford University Dramatic Society production of Twelfth Night. Her performance was lauded by critics, and within 5 years, she had made her Broadway debut. Returning to London in 1957, she starred in Share My Lettuce, a musical comedy with Kenneth Williams, with whom she developed a lifelong friendship. In 1963, Laurence Olivier invited her to join his newly formed company at the National Theatre. Although initially hesitant, Smith eventually accepted the offer. It was here that she solidified her reputation as one of the greatest actresses of her generation. One of her most notable roles during this period was Desdemona in Othello, opposite Olivier. Despite his reservations about casting her, he reportedly thought her too common for the part. Her performance earned her an Oscar nomination, her first of many. In the following years, Maggie continued to dominate both stage and screen. She reached new heights with her portrayal of Miss Jean Brodie in the film adaptation of Muriel Sparks' novel, The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie, 1969, a role that earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress. Her career continued to flourish, and in 1978, she won a second Oscar for her role in California Suite, this time for Best Supporting Actress. Despite her immense success, Smith's personal life was tumultuous. She married fellow actor Robert Stevens in 1967, with whom she had 2 sons, Chris Larkin and Toby Stevens, both of whom followed in their parents' footsteps to become actors. However, the marriage was strained by Stevens' struggles with alcoholism and his inability to cope with his wife's towering success. The couple divorced in 1975, and Smith later married playwright Beverly Cross, a union that brought her happiness until his death in 1998. Smith's career in the 1990s and 2000s saw her move into a series of roles that would introduce her to a new generation of fans. In 2001, at the age of 66, she took on the role of Professor Minerva McGonagall in the Harry Potter film series. The role, which she played across 8 films, became one of her most recognizable and beloved characters. Reflecting on the franchise, she once referred to it as her pension, appreciating that it endeared her to younger audiences. Around the same time, she worked with Julian Fellowes on Gosford Park, playing the haughty and sharp-tongued Countess of Trentham. This role was a precursor to what would become her most celebrated television character, Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess of Grantham, in Downton Abbey. Smith's portrayal of the sharp-witted, aristocratic matriarch earned her widespread acclaim, including 3 Primetime Emmy Awards. The role elevated her to global superstardom, with her biting one-liners and nuanced performance solidifying her as one of the show's most unforgettable characters. Though Smith frequently stated that she had no intention of retiring, she became more selective in her roles later in life. Even in her 80s, she remained in high demand. In her 88th year, she became the face of the luxury Spanish fashion house Loewe, appearing in campaigns that showcased her timeless elegance. Despite her advancing years, Smith continued to act, appearing in films such as The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, 2012, and its sequel, as well as The Lady in the Van, 2015, a performance that earned her widespread praise and several award nominations. She continued to work into her late 80s, with roles in films like Downton Abbey, A New Era, 2022, and The Miracle Club, 2023, where she starred alongside Laura Linney and Kathy Bates. Throughout her remarkable career, Smith earned numerous accolades, including 2 Academy Awards, 8 BAFTAs, and a Golden Globe. She was also honored by the British monarchy, being made a Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, DB, in 1990 for her services to the performing arts. King Charles himself paid tribute to her after her passing, referring to her as a national treasure whose warmth, wit, and unparalleled talent left an indelible mark on the world. Smith's legacy goes beyond the awards and accolades. She was known for her sharp humor, humility, and dedication to her craft. In addition to her career accomplishments, she used her success to support her family, financing the education of her grandchildren. Her final years saw her reflect on her long career, and while she hinted at stepping away from acting, she couldn't resist the allure of the stage and screen. Her one-woman show, A German Life, showcased her dramatic prowess even in her later years, proving that her talent remained undiminished. In her final performances, as in the rest of her life, Dame Maggie Smith demonstrated an enduring commitment to her art, continually captivating audiences and inspiring generations of actors. As the curtain falls on her extraordinary career, she leaves behind a legacy of brilliance, wit, and unforgettable performances that will continue to resonate for years to come. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.